Madison Fire Department has identified the man who died in this weekend's Ironman competition as one of their own. We will have a live report coming up. But first, a doctor who is accused of sexually assaulting a patient is no longer facing a felony charge.
It's due to a loophole in Wisconsin law. Now legislators are working to close that. Amy Reed joins us now to explain the case and what lawmakers hope to do about it.
Michael Tom is the doctor accused of inappropriately touching and kissing a patient back in 2016. When it finally got to court last week, his attorneys argued the felony charge against him should be dropped. And based on the way the law is written, the district attorney's office and the judge couldn't do anything about it. Court records paint a picture of what one woman says happened to her during a visit to her longtime doctor. During the exam, she says Dr. Michael Tom inappropriately kissed and touched her and made her touch him. According to court records, each time she said, "No, you can't do that." She also says he sent her multiple naked pictures. She brought these allegations to the police, but when it finally got to court this month, Tom's lawyers argued the felony should be dropped. They cited the state statute on second-degree sexual assault, prohibiting doctors from having sexual contact with clients at just about every type of hospital or clinic except the one Tom worked at. The loophole meant the felony, punishable by up to 40 years in prison, would be dropped. Now he faces a misdemeanor, punishable up to 9 months. When Representative Melissa Sargent heard what happened, she knew she had to fix it.
It became really clear to me that we as a legislature need to stand up and take seriously our job to make sure that Wisconsin is a safe place. And that is not the case right now.
She's now begun drafting bipartisan legislation with Republican Representative Jim Ott to try and close the gap in current laws. And the district attorney said other legislators have reached out too, hoping to do the same. The effort across the aisle is good to hear for Erin Thornley-Parisi, the executive director for the Rape Crisis Center.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I'm really excited about that. And to see this bipartisan effort is really hopeful to me.
She said sexual assault can often become a progressive issue, but legislators say they're happy to come together to fix what they see as an obvious and infuriating oversight.
This is absolutely not okay. This is one of the most egregious things that I have heard of, and we need to take action right now. Put divisiveness aside, put partisanship aside, and realize that this is the real reason why we are here.
The legislature is tied up with budget talks now, but Sargent said this legislation will go through as soon as possible. If and when that does happen, the district attorney said this doctor still couldn't be charged under a new law.
Madison